My name is Manuel Diaz. I was a electrician's mate, second class, E5. Once I left the Navy, I was an electrician because that's what I learned, you know. And I would have to say, if it hadn't been for that, I don't know what I would have been doing. I really don't. It was the training that I got, the schooling that I got, and the experience working at that trade and everything like that. It helped me when I came out and started working in the real world. You know, like I said, I was an electrician, and when I came home, I was looking for a job, you know, and so it was my mom that came up with the idea, and she says, why don't you go apply at the light company? That's the local power company in Houston, right? And so I said, well, to me, the light company, as I saw it, were guys driving around in trucks, climbing up on poles, and working on the wires and everything. That's what I saw, because that's the only part I ever saw of them, you know. So I said, okay, I can, you know, it's kind of like being an electrician, you know. But and so I go down there and I apply, and they send me to different people to interview. The last interview I went to, the guy before that, he was in charge of the electrical maintenance for energy production, which is working at all the power plants that make the electricity. He says, I'm going to send you over to see this guy, and if he likes you, we'll take you. So I go over there and I interviewed with the electrical supervisor out there, and he looks at my resume and he says, you were in the Navy? I said, yes, sir. He said, you were an electrician in the Navy? I said, yes, sir. And he said, what kind of work did you do? So I told him. He said, okay, you can start Monday. Turns out he was an ex-Navy electrician, you know. So if you came with a resume that said you were an electrician in the Navy, he hired you right away, you know. And so I hired on, and I was out there for 25 and a half years working for the company. And then in their wisdom, they offered me early retirement, you know. And I thought, well, you know what, I've been doing this 6 years in the Navy, 25 years here, 31 years I've been doing as an electrician and everything like that. I thought maybe it's time to try something different. So I went ahead, I accepted the retirement. But after about a year of being retired, I didn't have nothing to do. All my buddies that I ran around with were still working, you know. So I thought, well, let me go back, see if I can find me another job. So because of my electrical background and everything, that's where I went looking. And I hired on with the city of Houston as an electrician out at the airport. And they took me out there and showed me around. I said, dang, this just like working on a flight deck, you know, except bigger, you know. And so I stayed there, and I ended up retiring from there also here just recently. I just recently retired. So I had like 25, 31, 16 more. I had 40 some odd years working as an electrician like that, you know. And I thought, well, now for real, it's time to kick back and relax, you know.